Welcome to Drill Down Earnings. We have quarterly results from Microsoft, one of the biggest companies in the world, and they're really strong results. Let's look at the business story behind one stock on a move here. I'm Cory Johnson, Chief Market Strategist for Epistrophy Capital Research. So Microsoft's fiscal Q4 earnings were better than Wall Street expected, a little bit. I'm going to call them pretty much in line. Earnings per share, a lot better. But when you dig into the business here, beyond the beat or the miss, it's $65.6 billion in revenues in just 13 weeks. Sometimes these numbers are hard to imagine. And that's up 16% on a year-over-year basis. So not only are numbers up, numbers are going up at a faster and faster pace for this company over the course of the last few years. And profitability is improving. This company had net margins, not gross margins, not operating margins, net margins, bottom line, 38% of revenues. So it's a fantastically profitable business, and it's more profitable with the cloud. Now, they've once again restructured some of their numbers, so comparing results going backwards is really annoying for model geeks like me when they recategorize things. So the top line and the bottom line haven't changed, but the classifications inside of their three segments have changed. Productivity, intelligent cloud, and what they call more personal computing, which is the dumbest name. I say it every quarter, it's the dumbest name of any segment ever. I mean, why don't the other ones have a way? Why isn't it more productivity? Are we assuming it's less? Or average? How about average intelligence cloud? Or less intelligence cloud? It's more personal computing? I don't know. I'm on a soapbox, apparently. I'm off my soapbox now. Let's look at the numbers. So accepting the way their numbers work here, what we saw here was a real hard turn for their cloud business. Their cloud business growing at a really terrific pace here and growing, increasing growth here, which was a question. We didn't get some details. A lot of people are asking. We want specific profitability and growth numbers for Copilot. I don't think we're going to see those numbers anytime soon, but Microsoft certainly didn't give them this time. But nonetheless, the very strong business in the cloud was good news for this company. Initially, the stock surged, then sold off. Then during the conference call, kind of flat during the conference call, and up 28% for the year. So outpacing the S&P 500, of which, of course, it's a huge, important component. During the conference call, we had some really interesting talk from Satya Nadella about what's going on in the cloud business. Take a listen.
My own sort of conviction of OpenAI and what they were doing came about when I started seeing something like GitHub Copilot as a product get built, or DAX Copilot get built, or M365 Copilot get built. So we have a fantastic portfolio of innovation that we build on top of that. At the same, also I would say we are investors. We feel very, very good about sort of our investment stake in OpenAI, and so our focus, and we're always in constant dialogue with them in a partnership like this. When both sides have achieved mutual success at the pace at which we've achieved it, that means we need to kind of push each other to do more, to capture the moment, and that's what we plan to do, and we intend to keep building on it.
So you always hear excitement from Satya Nadella. You heard it right there, that intensity about the success of what's going on in AI and the cloud. All right, what's it all mean? Your big drill on the earnings takeaway, the one things you want to remember here, putting the one number that tells a whole lot. Well, Microsoft Q4 earnings, $65.6 billion in revenues. That's up 16%, and that's good. And what is that driven by? Their cloud business, which includes a lot of AI, is surging. It's a huge part of their business now, nearly a third, and now it's up 20%. That's the one number that tells us a whole lot. Drill down earnings bite. 20% growth in the cloud business at Microsoft shows really strong results for this big company. And thanks for checking out Drill Down Earnings. I'm Cory Johnson.